just this, we launched this new magazine, okay, a couple of weeks ago, and we had a magazine launch party in Jacksonville. And you know what? At our UPS in Jacksonville, it's the second largest hub in the country, in all of the United States. 3,000 plus guys work there, okay? So it's a big facility, huge. Well, the biggest manager in the hub, okay, everybody knows this guy named Mike Kelly. He shows up to the magazine launch party a week ago in Jacksonville. And he comes through the crowd, and he says, I've got to meet Kevin Merriweather. I used to work for him, okay? And you got to know what it was like for Mike Kelly to come up to me and say, I just want to shake your hand and tell you how proud I am of you. And you got to know.
Wow.
Mike Kelly is involved with the business today. Yes, he is. Yeah. There's another division manager, I forget his name, but he was in that same party. He ran the entire northeast, southeast region. He was there that night. He found me and said, hey, I just came to shake your hand. I want to say, I've seen you all over the company. And you know what he said? This is, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. He said, can you imagine 20 years ago when you started at 17 in 1991 as a little high school graduate, and this guy's the big boss that everybody knows, and I'm just some little peon. And then 20 years later, you know he's retired, but you know what he told me? He says, you know what? It's just not enough. I need to go out and work again. And you would have thought that he had it all put together because he was the big boss, right? And you know what he said to me? He says, I want to be where you are today. And you got to know that gave me chills because we held these guys in so much respect. When they walked through the building, everybody was like, you know, right? And can you imagine, because you went out and you joined this program and you shared it night after night after night, you're in a position now to literally go out and write your own check. You know? I mean, I'm sorry I'm getting excited, but some of y'all, maybe y'all not getting this. You know, it was nice last month or a couple of months ago to move into the nicest community in Jacksonville, Florida. Not the second nicest, the nicest. And it was nice to pick one of the nicest houses in that community and move right in. And you think to yourself, as the AC guys and the alarm guys start showing up, and all of the people that just do stuff, I don't even know what half those people were doing, but all of these people start showing up, and every day you're there. When they get there, you're there all day long. And each one will ask you a question. Guess what the question is?
What do you do?
What do you do? Because I'm in a cut-off t-shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes. Because I go to the gym in the morning, and I come back home and play with my boys. The boys are 5 now. And you got to know what it's like, because most of them think I'm some football player or something goofy like that. Because there's a lot of Jag players that live in my neighborhood. But it's so cool to tell them, I don't do anything. And then they get a little worried. Like, he's got to do something, right? But I'm having fun with you guys. But and Steph, if you want to say anything about that, what it's like, just because, let me give you this, y'all. At work tomorrow, your boss and your coworkers aren't going to dream with you like this tonight. See, some of you might say, well, you know what? That guy's up there bragging. Well, let me tell you what. When Kyle Passetti came to our house, a broke UPS guy and a stay-at-home mom, and he said, you can be a millionaire, and I'm not talking about a millionaire on paper. He said, you can make $1 million a year. You got to know how far over our head that was. We just borrowed $500. I didn't understand what that meant, but it was nice last month to walk into our church the second week of the month and write over a $10,000 type check because you make over $100,000 the first 2 weeks of the month. It was nice. It was nice to jump a jet and go to Hawaii at the drop of a hat because she'd never been, and I thought, okay, let's just go. And the next week you're on a plane first class to Hawaii. And it don't matter how you know when you check into a hotel, we used to check in and we wouldn't touch anything. Because, you know, they might miss and charge you, right? And you knew exactly, some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You knew exactly how much, you know, you had on your card, and there was no room for incidentals, right? That bottle of water in the room is like $4, right? It was nice to just drink the water, right? It was nice to, when we checked out after 5 or 6 days, you know, you go to the counter, and they give you your incidental bill. It was $1,800. Of course, that's helicopter stuff and four-wheeling and all of that. But it was nice to just sign off on it and not even think about it. Can you imagine what it's going to be like for you when you're able to do that? You know what? All of that's great, but the best part of it is this. Being able to wake up next to her every day and being able to take those 2 little boys to school every day. You know how many dads are in the line in the morning? Oh, yeah, the morning is easy. Anybody can take them in the morning. But at 2:30, that's the real test. See how many guys are in the line at 2:30? Oh, yeah, every day. Not every other day. Every day. That's my most important appointment, not a party at night. Anybody can press play on DVD and make a shake. That's the easy part. But let me tell you guys, if you go out and you give this away, and you give it away, and you give it away, you can literally ride this to your dreams. Lindsay Messina, 1-star ambassador. I'm going to bring her up right now because I want her just to share a little bit. After owning 2 businesses and not having time just like us, what is it like today to be a 1-star ambassador at ViSalus and pretty much own your life?
Thanks, Kevin.